All right, hey guys, so we're gonna show you today how to make $2 an hour or 200k NISOs per hour at PX. So I'm showing this as a Corsair. You know, what you have to do for Corsair, it's very simple. You summon your minions or your summonables, and then you could. I'm gonna grind for 6 minutes. As long as you could make about 1,000 pigs per 6 minutes or 10,000 pigs per hour, you will make about 200k an hour. So at the time of recording, the pigs is 180%, I believe. Yep, 175%. Pigs usually have a higher NISO rate than Site 2. So you see Site 2 is at 134. So typically pigs is a better rate than Site 2. And I will show you my grind results in 6 minutes. I have done this map with Marksman and Corsair, and they both very consistently get me over 200k per hour, which is $2 an hour. If you're not sure how to rotate your farm as Corsair, this is the way to do it. I will do one with Corsair, Marksman as well. Alright, this is the end of the 6 minute grind. So you can see my NISO is at 20k point 9 or 20k point 8 if I didn't loot those. So this is over 200k an hour. This is 6 minutes, so if you multiply by 10, that will give me 200k an hour. This should be the amount of enemies you should be looking for. Alright, let's swap over. Before we swap over to Marksman, this is the stat that you're gonna need. This is way higher than what you need. You just need 4k dex, so I'm really way stronger than necessary. This is the equipment that I have. Feel free to slow down the video if you want to see the stats properly. But you could do it with 4K stat. So you could skip the weapon. The weapon is for bossing. You don't need boss weapon here. You could just get a 10-star Zikun weapon, like with no potential. That will do the job. So like this kind of equipment will cost you about 40 million to achieve. So you could do it with about a 40 million investment. So now let's do a marksman, which is a little bit weaker, and then you guys can see the difference. Obviously, the marksman will have lower stats, so it will make less money. Alright, so this is the marksman stats, right? This is the equipment. I got my stats is very high because I have a NFT collection and I have Legion, so that's why the stats are very high. For you to get 2k dex and this kind of stat, you're gonna need like um, 3 pieces of gear: the Zakum helmet, Bollock shoes, and a piece of accessory. If you want to get this kind of gear, um, check out the gear progression guide. So let's do the 6 minute grind. So right now Niso's like 0. So let's get into position and start. Oops. Alright, so we put down the summon for Archer. Alright, and then you just shoot away. Like look, I'm not very strong, but I could still 2 hit with 2k stat. So so this is definitely possible for a lot of free to play players. Obviously, I will not be making 200k, but it's still gonna be above 150k or higher, and you guys will see. Alright, so this character only has one pet, so when I loot, it's a lot slower. You should definitely have three pets, doing this so you can loot faster. So I might not get the best rate because of the pet. Make sure your pet is make sure you buy a auto loot pet, auto move pet. This helps a lot with looting, because right now this pet does not auto move. Yeah, so based on this current kill amount, we're definitely not gonna hit 150k actually. Um, there's not enough kills because I'm spending too much time looting. If you want to hit 150k as marksman with like 2k stat, you're definitely gonna need triple pets with auto move. I think my rough estimate of this is probably like 100, 120k. But for like a very low investment character, 100k per hour is still pretty good. And you'll be getting levels from killing pigs anyway. And like keep in mind, level 200 characters right now sell for 10 million for marksman. So that itself will cover the difference of Nisos. So if you add up the character cost that you could sell for, it's still gonna be 200k an hour if you sell the character. So likewise for the Corsair, that is one-shotting because it's making 200k raw misos. If you sell the character at level 200, it's probably around 300k an hour if you include that. So you could just transfer out the equipment, sell a clean character, and then you'll make your money back. Alright, so let's stop this. And you can see that this is 11k point one after 6 minutes. So that means 1 hour you make 110k. This is the stats, right? Again, to get the stats, you only need like 10 million Nisos at max. So this is a very like cheap, affordable method. Again, this is my stats. The reason why this is high again is because of my NFT collection. Yep. If this helps, give the video a like and give me a sub. Thank you.